Welcome to another episode on our channel. We were very busy. I was busy with work. My husband was busy putting drywall up because our air conditioner leaked and created some water damage, and our house has been in disarray since then. But the good news is that we have an air conditioner now in the attic, and we have the space where the air conditioner was that we're turning into a shelving area where we can put figures. So once we get that project completed, you'll get a chance to see that. In the meantime, continuing on with what we're doing with the Justice League characters, continuing on with our last figure, which is Cyborg, creating a Victor Stone companion to Cyborg. This is the stand that we're going to use for him, and you know how I created it in the last episode. Not the last, but the next to last episode. This was a part of a attachment to a badge that you can pull out, and use your badge, and it retracts, and that thing exploded, and out came this thing. I thought this would be a great centerpiece to a coffee table, and since it's made out of metal, I thought this would be good for Victor Stone, aka Cyborg, portrayed by Ray Fisher. So we're going to show you the head that I purchased to use for Cyborg, and then we'll show you that for a few seconds, and then I will pause and then show you what I did with the head. So here's the picture. So we'll be back with the head and the modification space. So you've seen the photograph of the head that I received. What I did with the head is I took the beard off because it was really a long beard. And if he was going to have a beard, it was going to be a shorter one. So I took it down quite a bit, used magic sculpting to reform a beard, put hair on him because he had a mohawk, so hair on him. And then after I had the magic sculpting in place, I took an awl and just kind of little holes, tiny little pricks here and there to create a more texturized look for the hair and the beard. So that's what I did with the head. We're going to put the guy together. Now, I don't think you've ever seen me put feet in, but I have some hot water here. I've already gotten 1 foot in very nicely. So let me do this with this figure. Hot water, again, is definitely your friend. So I know it works because I got this foot in very easily. So let me get this part warm too. Sometimes it helps to get the end of the foot, the peg that's attached to the foot, I should say, and the end of the leg, both very warm. And that usually will be better than just one, getting one of them warm. So there it goes. It's in there. So he is situated. All sorts of choices here. You got some pants that I have. I thought about a darker brown pants, maybe black cargo pants, even lighter pants. I had some green army pants, dark blue jeans and light blue jeans. I thought this would be cool. But then I thought, I want to keep him in a winter theme. So, and I had this jacket, and I thought that would look good on him. I had a turtleneck. You can see it against my shirt. I thought that would look good on him. And these pants. So let me just put these things on and let's see how we end up doing. The jeans are actually, they would be better for a, they're wider in the hips, so they would be better for a TB league, muscular, much more muscular body. So I decided not to go with the jeans, the lighter of the two jeans, and go with these brown pants instead. So, and with these bodies, these kind of all these noises, but I don't sound like that yet. Anyway, I usually put the arms in the back when I'm trying to get a shirt on. The one thing I'm thankful for is, looks like I'm making more progress now. The one thing I'm very thankful for is the shirt is very flexible, stretchy. Looks like it's on. One thing I want to do is kind of fold this down. Okay. And now, since it's so clingy, I think I'll be okay in terms of getting the jacket on. Let's try this. He's going to need a lot of work to loosen him up. But in the meantime, I think he will look very good. Now I'm looking at the pants and I'm going, is it long enough? I don't like it when it's riding too high. Okay. Let me back him up a bit. I think he might work this way. Maybe jeans. Or maybe the cargo pants. I think I will do the cargo pants. See how that looks. I think that might work. The other option is another pair of pants. They're not cargo pants. Well, let's try this. Okay, so let me get the shoes on. Now, the nice thing about these shoes is that I know they're going to fit very nicely on this guy. What I do with shoes that go on feet, and these are not pegged, is I kind of put the toes up a little bit so I can kind of get them into the shoe nicely. That went in nicely. And do the same with this one. Not taking much work on my end here today with these shoes. Get them situated again. Bring the shirt down a little bit more. There we go. I think that's pretty darn good. Winter look, cargo pants. Okay, so now hands. And I do have several types of hands. I always like one open hand. You know, he's not really going to be holding a gun or anything like that. So I think, well, the left hand for sure will be open. Find the peg, it's definitely there. Hopefully the water is still hot. Nope. I may have to pause and get hotter. Let's see if this works this time. Oh, got it in. Okay. So that one hand is on there pretty good. Now, let's see. Maybe I'll do a trigger finger. You know, I think I'm going to have to use an open hand. Let me see if this just goes on, because I want to do something with him. Let me see if this just goes on its own. Yep. All right. There we go. Yeah. All right. I'm going to have to pause though and get hot water because I know I'm going to have to get this head on. And yeah, so I'm going to have to take that piece out, get it warm, and put that on first, then get the head on. So we'll be right back. We are back, and I realized when I looked inside here that I may have built the beard around the edge of the face or the bottom of the face, may have built it a little too chubby for that piece in there to come out. I'm afraid if I try to pull it out, I'm going to break some of the beard off. So instead of taking it out, putting it in water, putting it on there, I'm just going to, my husband came up with this idea. It's a very good idea. Use a syringe, put some hot water in it, and then put it in here, let it sit for a second, warm it up this way, then put it on the head. Let's see if it all works out. So let me get some hot water in here. Let's put it in here. Oh, I don't need to leave it in there, do I? There we go. So maybe that's enough. And let's see if this works. Ooh, got his clothes a little wet. Let's see if it goes on there now. It didn't snap into place, but I think, yeah, it's on there. Okay. It worked. No, does it make his butt look too fat? Hmm. I'm thinking. I kept wanting to try different pants on him, but my husband said he looks good in these jeans. And I have to admit, his butt doesn't look too big in these jeans, so we'll keep him in this pair of jeans for now. Anyway, we'll pause now and get him on a turn tray and side to side because there's not much to see from the back. We are back and there's not much to see in the back, so we're just going to go side to side. This side. And this side. All right, now we'll get some tighter shots here. Let's do the side to side again. Here. And here. All right, now we'll get a close-up of his face. The problem when you're using Magic Sculpty, and I didn't realize this was happening at the time, is that you're touching all parts of the face when you're putting the material on the head and around the jawline and so forth. And so it ended up kind of glossing over one of his eyes, but I think that's kind of appropriate given that Cyborg has one red eye. So this is not inappropriate, I think. It's actually maybe gives him a little bit more realism. So, but if it bothers me, I'll try to get it off. I don't think it bothers me right now. Wouldn't you know it, the glazed over eye is his left eye, and it happens to be his left eye that is red. I didn't do that intentionally, it just like that way. So that's, how cool is that? Anyway, here's one last look at our companion to Cyborg, Victor Stone, with a beard and a glazed over eye, left eye. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.